I want to start things off by just going down the line and tell you who the people you're going to be watching and listening to for the next 4 days are. Jared, content manager, not really all that more.
Hey everybody, Tyler Whitkin, lead community manager, working in the Austin, Texas studio, so a bit far from home. Take it away.
Hi, Meyer, Twitch partner and streamer. Well, same thing.
Sergeant Gamma, one of the 3 featured streamers here at the show floor.
This camera.
We got that one now.
That
No,
camera.
this camera.
Oh,
This
okay.
camera.
Well, you told me to do that camera.
The other
like all
segments.
the time.
The other
Okay.
segments.
Sergeant Gamma, live
We're
from the
just
show
warming
floor
up.
here at Gamescom 2017. It's good to be here. It's not actually that far of a trip for me because I drove here.
You drove here?
Yeah, 3.5 hours.
Yeah, I know. You got here at like 4 o'clock in the morning. And you're like, hey, did nobody stay up? And I'm like, ah.
So you had to come down.
Yeah, I dragged my butt down.
Well, I
was
expected
there
a
for you.
welcoming party,
I was
though.
there for you.
Okay, okay. Right next to me.
Hi, I'm DJ Knight. I play games.
And these are the best the Star Citizen community has to offer. Brought in for Gamescom 2017. We got a great program today. We're going to talk about a lot of things. We're going to show you quite a few cool things. But to get things started, I want to talk a little bit about what's coming up later today. Now it is 12 o'clock noon here local time, CEST here in Cologne, Germany. At 1 o'clock, we are going to show you what folks on Reddit have been talking about, what folks all over the internet have been talking about, a little bit of Star Citizen Alpha 3.0, and we'll go into that detail when that time comes. At 2 o'clock this afternoon, that's 2 hours from now, development director from Foundry 42 Frankfurt, Mr. Brian Chambers, will be here with us to answer your questions. We are going to let our 3 community members just grill him on behalf of you guys, the Star Citizen community. So when everybody's like, why did Jared ask that and why did Tyler ask that, we're putting it in your guys' hands.
Hold nothing back.
Yep. So now the community's going to be like, why did he ask that? Why did he ask that? You're going to get a taste of what we deal with every single day. Also going on in the show floor booth. In fact, let's take a look. Just take a quick look at the show floor booth here. You've seen this going on before. It is packed. We got another angle here. This is the line. It wraps around the entire booth. It has been like this since the beginning of our preview day yesterday. These desks that you see here are made by none other than Star Citizen John Rain. If you watch Citizens of the Stars with any kind of regularity, you may have noticed his GSS Artex clothing box that he built. He does this for a living, so we were so impressed with his work. We hired him on board, and he built all these desks that are in line with our service.
We built an outpost.
Yeah,
we're in an outpost right now.
And you did that in, like, what, 30 days?
Yeah, we did it in 30 days. It was by the time we got the budget approved and everything, he was like, okay, I think I can do it. And he went off. So if he comes by, he's supposed to come by later. We'll put him on the camera. We'll let him talk a little bit about that process here. Also, one of the things going on here in the show floor today, we are giving away Star Citizen trading cards. Now I'm going to switch the camera here so you can get a closer look at this. The Star Citizen, we don't have anybody on the focus. We don't have anybody on focus. The Star Citizen trading cards, here, let me go do that. There we go. Today's cards feature the Cutlass and the Nox. They are part of our Ships of 3.0 pre-sale that is going on right now. The backs of the cards have a QR code on them. You can scan the QR code and it will take you to a super hidden sales page where you can get a Nox and a Cutlass at their introductory prices. These are the last time these ships will be available for these prices before their prices increase going into 3.0. So you need a card or a QR code? Absolutely. Under no circumstances should anybody put the QR codes on Reddit.
Don't show them.
Or on Imager and share them with everybody so that everybody can have access to it.
So
Don't do that. That would be bad.
So don't do the thing that you said to not do.
Good job, Jared.
Now, of course, the sale is available to all. Check Spectrum, check Reddit. I'm sure the QR codes will show up there. You guys, Nox in the new Cutlass Black on sale now. All right, what else we got going on today? Speaking of the Cutlass, we have a neat little video. We have a neat little video to play about the Cutlass. This was made for us by Chris Smith, the artist working on the Cutlass. Let's check this. Josh Coons. Chris Smith and Josh Coons made this together.
Let's check it out. I haven't seen this, actually.
Oh, that's right. None of you guys have seen this.
Yeah.
Back is black. Black is back. They said my favorite comment in chat during that was thick. Yes.
Oh, Twitch.
Yes, yes. I think it's fair to say the new Cutlass Black is a little thick. But that is available right now. Of course, the Cutlass Black is always available for sale, but this will be one of your last chances to get it at its introductory price before it is actually implemented in 3.0. So you'll see the Cutlass Black in action later today. If you're so moved to purchase it, that is available for you right now. Also, you'll notice in the screen below, we are collecting tweets both below and above us, right above Sergeant Gamble's head. Sergeant Gamble, point upwards. Right there. In fact, it's a Sergeant Gamble tweet going on right now. Sergeant Gamble pointing to a Sergeant Gamble tweet. You can tweet using the hashtag scgamescom.com. Tweets that we like a lot, we'll go ahead and add up to there so you get your chance to participate as part of the broadcast today. And let's see what else we got going on here. I believe you have somebody you want to introduce to us.
I sure do. Let's get him. Meyer.
Oh, come on in. We're gonna switch one man out here.
Yes.
We're gonna switch one man out here.
Good work on not clapping the mic.
I know, he's doing
My
well.
ears. Good job.
Good job.
Rip ears.
Happy
Awesome.
ears.
Middle spot. I like that.
Cool. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is the perfect venue and the perfect spot to introduce you guys to somebody who I've been very privileged to work with the last week. He just joined the CIG team. I think a lot of you that are in the same time zone as I'm in right now will be very pleased. This is Ulf, the new community manager working in the Frankfurt studio.
Yeah.
So, Ulf, why don't you go ahead and tell them, a little bit who you are and, that
Hey,
kind
my
of
name is Ulf. I'm the new community manager.
Yeah.
You just introduced me.
Yes, and you're bilingual. So you can
I'm
say
bilingual. Well, actually, I know a couple of languages.
Bring the mic closer to your mouth and speak up.
All right.
There we go.
I know a couple of languages, but my mother tongue is German.
Okay, so say hello in German.
Hallo miteinander. Wie geht's? Mein Name ist Ulf. Viele Grüße aus dem wunderschönen Köln. Wir sind hier auf der Gamescom in Halle 9. So, wenn ihr also vorbeikommen wollt, wir sind noch bis Sonntag hier. Kommt vorbei, sagt Hallo. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So what this means is that whenever you guys have any concerns, feedback, suggestions, anything like that, you just want to find somebody on the inside to hear you out. Me and Jared, we are now we're safe from that all now that we can put it all on Ulf.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. But
Yes,
yes, welcome.
Look at me, I'm a content manager.
All right. But
Well,
you're a community manager.
Yes.
then,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, and I'm going to be the guy based in the Frankfurt studio in Germany. So if there's anything, you guys just let me know.
Yes, and this is
Let me
great
know in English,
because
let me know in German. I can speak a bit of French. But,
okay,
yeah.
that's good. No,
Bonjour, bonjour, ça va?
So this is good. It helps us with that follow the sun approach. So we have more coverage to help and support you guys around the clock.
Yeah, time zones.
So yeah.
Time zones.
Well, welcome.
I think it was about time for a German community manager as well.
Was it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the second biggest, country of community people that we have, right? So
It's
Second biggest community.
yeah.
No, it's always been part of the plan. Star Citizen, like every other aspect of our development, you ramp up. You can't do everything all at once. You try to do everything all at once, you blow your spending out. That's why so many projects collapse that way. You have to do things in their due time. And it is definitely high time that we add ourselves.
I mean, look at the fan-organized CitizenCon in Germany last year.
Yeah.
Like, if that doesn't say we need a community manager, I don't know what does.
Yep.
Yeah,
So,
I'm also going to be trying to attend the Bar Citizen in Germany, right? Because I want to get to know you guys. Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Yeah. Well, welcome. Glad to have you here. Now,
Glad to be here.
did you think that when you started a new job that you would be in front of a camera at Gamescom a week later?
We have to let people know that I only started last Tuesday, right?
Yes, we are
So
throwing them
today
right
is
in.
what, Wednesday?
Yes.
And I'm in front of the camera and at Gamescom
you're
with
doing
those
great.
wonderful people.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
I'm super happy to have you here.
I'm psyched. I'm excited.
Awesome. So what else we got?
Well, keep talking for a second, because I'm doing one more thing.
All right.
Okay. Ulf?
Yep.
Ulf,
Yeah.
where were
Yeah,
you
kill
before
it.
this?
No, kill the music.
What do you mean?
Where were you before this?
I wasn't in there.
No. Where did you work before this? What's some of your experience in the game industry?
I did work, I worked as a customer support agent in Ireland, in Belfast first for a year. Then I moved down to Dublin as a community manager. I was working for another company. Can we drop names? I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. Totally.
It's a company called Webson.
Okay.
They publish MMOs mostly. And then I moved back to Germany to Crytek.
Okay.
Right?
We have a lot.
So
do
I
you
know everything about the engine.
Do you know? Did you know anybody in our office when you started? Because I know we have a lot
There
of people.
there was a lot of familiar faces, people that worked at Crytek before. So when I introduced myself and said what I did before, they were like, "Oh my god, oh my god."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Small world.
I actually met a lot of people yesterday as well, because they were, you know, bringing people out to Gamescom.
Okay.
They were like saying hi and like interested in the project, and yeah, it was good.
Good. And last week you went to your first ever
Bar Citizen.
Bar Citizen.
Bar
How was that?
It was a Bar Citizen in Frankfurt. It was what was the place called? Chicago Meatpackers?
Yes.
Yeah. I think it was about, what, 30 people? Maybe more.
It doesn't sound like a German
I think,
restaurant.
well, it's probably not. It wasn't a German restaurant.
No.
It's like an American sports bar.
Yeah.
They serve, what do they serve? Like burgers and fries and stuff like that.
But anyways, did you enjoy the night?
I did. I met a lot of awesome people.
Yeah, we had an amazing turnout. They brought custom-made Germany Star Citizen pins.
I even got a patch.
I didn't even get a patch.
Someone gave me a patch.
What the heck?
I love it.
Well, point them out to me when you see them.
I'm gonna put it in.
Mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in one of my shirts.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Right.
And yeah, it was really nice talking to people and getting to know them. And yeah, looking forward to meeting y'all guys.
Yes, Ulf, ladies and gentlemen, our new community manager working out of the Frankfurt studio.
Yeah.
Now, of course, we have quite a few other events going on here, not just today, but throughout the week. This evening, we have a Bar Citizen at the Brauhaus ohne Namen. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, yeah,
Brauhaus ohne Namen.
Brauhaus ohne Namen.
Brauhaus ohne Namen. That's tonight, starting at 8 p.m. local. We're going till however long, but we'll be there in attendance at 8. So if you are local to the area, you don't have tickets to Gamescom, you don't have tickets to our presentation, you can still hang out and meet lots of the developers at the Brauhaus ohne Namen tonight at 8 p.m. It's also tomorrow night, same place at 8 p.m. That's going on. Also, this is the show floor booth. We've talked about the show floor booth. Let's show that one more time here. So you got our show floor booth going on. At Gamescom, we often have two booths. The show floor booth is the one that's open and available to the public. There's also what's called a B2B booth, or a business-to-business booth. And that's where Chris is in there with members of the press working on the portion of the demo that you're going to see live at our Gloria presentation Friday night. When we're done here today, we are going to try to sneak in there and see if we can't catch some video footage and see if we can have something for you to look at tomorrow night. But I want to let you know that that's something that we're working on, something that's coming up. The Gloria event, of course, the big event, the reason we're all here is this Friday at 9 p.m. Pacific local time. That's 7 p.m. UTC. That's where you're going to see your standard, typical Gamescom presentation. Chris Roberts on stage giving you the state of the game, showing you a lot of the cool new features and functionalities coming soon into Star Citizen, so you're not going to want to miss that. And of course, I think it's time. I'm looking at the chat like, just give us the game! We've got to do our housekeeping at the beginning of things. It's got to be done. Finally, the topic that everybody's been asking for, what are we playing here on the show floor here? We are playing Star Citizen Alpha 3.0. Now, that comes with a couple caveats.
Yeah.
It comes with a couple caveats. The builds that are on these computers is Star Citizen Alpha. It is the full build. It's the entire Stanton system as it's been developed, all 3 moons, all that stuff. It has had some limitations put in because, of course, as anybody who follows our weekly production schedule knows, as anybody who follows the weekly burn down segment in ATV, Star Citizen Alpha 3.0 is not ready for prime time. It is still in active development. We're still working very hard in 5 studios around the world trying to get this ready for deployment to our Evocati, our Evocati test flight.
ETF.
I'm trying to remember the
Avocados.
letters.
Yeah.
Avocados.
The avocados.
So what we have here today is Daymar. Basically, we've created some the vendor of the Nightmare. What we've done today is we've added some spawn points onto Daymar, so you'll spawn in Daymar instead of Port Olisar or Grimhex. We've pre-spawned some ships for folks so they can run around and find it, because the folks here on the show floor are not your everyday players. They're people experiencing it for the first time. We want to make it as easy as possible. And we've disabled quantum travel. So while it would technically be possible to take your ship and point it at Yila and fly, it would take you the better part of a day or more to get
Longer than you'd have at your turn at the beginning.
You do have 15 minutes.
Longer than 15 minutes.
Yeah. So yeah, we've disabled quantum travel. We've disabled mobiGlass. We've picked a cool spot on Daymar and essentially just threw in some spawn points.
Yeah.
Various ships, various
and
vehicles. Ammunition, some weapons, and then when you die, you'll respawn in that same area. So it's just a little bit of a sandbox arena. Because of that, because we have how many players do we have again? We have 12, right?
We have 10 players on the show floor, and then our 2 players here at the desk.
Yes, and because of the massive size of these environments, they have about 15 minutes. You said, right?
Yeah, they do.
So every 15 minutes, what we're basically doing is we're resetting them. That way, the next people that come in and sit down, they're all going to be starting in the same spot.
Yeah. And you're going to see that during the broadcast. Because we are playing with them, you're going to see that we're going to have to stop the gameplay every 15 minutes, while they reset the server, reset everybody back into their starting positions so that they can play, and have the best experience possible. So with that, I think it's time that we actually switch it over to DJ and Gamble, and we let them take us through the very first looks at Daymar in Star Citizen Alpha 3.0.
Sounds good to me.
I'm down.
Good.
Let's do it.
How you doing, guys? Quick introduction. Next to me is the guy, Mr. DJ Knight. How you doing, man?
I'm awesome. How about yourself? How are you guys? I think that's a better question.
It's a good question as well. Are you enjoying Cologne right now?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, I am. I'm also enjoying currywurst, which is one of the most amazing things you could eat. Delicious. I'm a huge fan.
All right, man. Can you tell us a little bit about, what we're seeing on your screen right now?
Well, right now, I'm just in an external view. Hit the F4. I'm just switching out to look at this lovely, lovely Nox right here. And I can go back and ride around. So I wanted to be away from people because I know that there's a lot of people out there, like, they pick up the ships. They see that there's guns. They figure out how to use them, and then they blow you up. So I wanted to be away just so I can get some straight action, just a straight drive away with this Nox.
Yeah, and
actually, fire if I want
to specify, we are not alone on Daymar right now. The actual whole show floor is with us in the same server. So there's 10 people on the show floor, including us two. That makes 12 people that are spawning on Daymar on the same place and are able to run around, get into ships, get into the ground vehicles. And one of them is the Nox right now that you're playing with. How are you liking it?
Loving it. I'm a fan.
It's good, right?
It's just the hover mechanics. For me, just seeing it hover, especially like in a third person, even though it's not a third person game, just like the music in the booth right now just works with this.
Now you've gone off on your own here.
Oh, I've gone way off on my own.
You think you can find your way back to base camp?
Oh yeah, that's actually what I've been doing since right before he slipped to us. I just kind of turned around and started to head back toward everybody else so I could.
He was playing during the intro.
Pretty much.
Got a little lost.
I was a little. No, I just got a little excited. I was like, let me get this. Let me go away for a bit. And then I'm going to come back and say hi to the people, maybe with a bullet or two, but you never know.
With a bullet or two.
Maybe 2. Maybe 2. Depends on the situation. I see somebody behind me, so I may introduce them to, some laser charges. It's no big deal. It's just a little bullet. It's still good.
So, Gamble, can you go find him?
Oh.
I can try.
Somebody brought
me. Let me see.
They brought me a Gladius. So nice.
Somebody just parked their Gladius here, huh?
So they don't want it. I'll take it.
Oh, it's a trap!
It looks like he wants it after all.
It's a setup. Rude.
Wait, was that you, Gamble?
No, it wasn't.
So I like this right
You're
here.
still trying to get to those guys.
You're bleeding out.
Oh, I might want to heal. Could be a good idea. Oh, there we go.
Wait, what armor are you wearing?
I'm wearing the heavy armor.
Okay,
It's like, and I'm going to die, but look at that. Yes.
So that's the new UEE Marine Heavy Armor.
Yes.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Gamble is over here. Gamble is sitting there with his cutlass.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Gamble?
Just waiting.
I am actually, we just spawned. I actually got into that, and I'll show you guys, into that reworked Cutlass Black, which is looking amazing. Yeah, I gotta say, I don't know if you guys agree with me, but I like this design, this model.
It's so good.
Better
so good.
than what it used to be.
Way more.
For sure.
To quote Twitch chat, it's thick.
It's
Thick.
thick.
Well, they're not wrong.
Let's get some lewds in the chat. Let's get some lewd emotes if you've got them. Just drop them in the chat.
All right, we'll go back to DJ here. DJ is, where are you going, DJ?
I'm going back to where everybody else is. I was going to steal the Gladius. They broke it. It's dead, but it's cool.
Wait, is that Gamble to
That
your left?
probably is Gamble right up there.
It is Gamble,
Let's shoot
yeah.
him. Let's see.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Take him out. Do it.
Or you could just land and let me get in the back.
Oh, I like that idea actually more.
Let me see. Oh,
That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt.
Close there, Gamble.
He's trying to kill me.
there we go.
I've been smashed.
Take him out, Gamble.
So we're gonna
take him out.
take-
Oh, don't do it.
No, don't do it. Don't do
Land.
it. Don't do it. Don't, he's locked
Land.
on.
Do it.
Don't kill me, though.
Maybe. Oh, is he? Oh,
Clutch, who is shooting you?
it was actually
Oh,
he's
run,
trying to
run.
he's trying to pick a fight right now.
Run. Go get him. Go get him. Wreck him up.
Wait, is there a third person?
I'll go mess with everybody else.
There we go.
Yeah, switch.
See, I thought that was him shooting at me.
I'll
That's you.
just like.
Oh.
Oh, it's gonna happen. It's
He's
gonna
survived.
happen. No, he's still
I'm
alive.
out.
No,
Out.
no, he
Oh
missed.
my
He's still
goodness.
One
alive.
more
You hit the
missile.
ground.
He's
You
still
didn't
alive.
hit me. I'm
Yep.
out. I'm out.
Run! Run, DJ,
out.
run!
Go. No. I want no parts.
It's a
Nope,
small
nope,
target. I
nope.
can tell you, the Nox is a real small target, so I'm having issues.
So I think we're really showcasing just how fast and how agile
What we're
the Nox
saying
is.
is, I'm out. Is what we're
Yeah.
saying.
The Nox is
I wouldn't roll that.
I'm gone. Nope, not here.
it's a really
I
slim.
plead the fifth. I'm not in it.
There's another cutlass.
Oh,
Jumping off. Can we jump off?
Oh,
and
he
land?
just jumped off.
The barrel roll.
That was awesome.
The barrel roll.
Solid dismount,
Good
DJ.
barrel roll.
Solid dismount. Now DJ getting into a cutlass of his own.
Did
Now,
you see him jump off while the
that
bike
right
kept
there,
sliding?
that's
That
just
was
good.
absolutely epic.
so you can see there with DJ getting in the cutlass as well, like the new inner thought system that's showcased here in this
Look
in this build.
Inner pilot seat. There we go.
This is my favorite. Watch this. This is my favorite part of the cutlass. Oh, I love this.
I didn't even
That's
have
good,
a cutlass
right?
before, but after I saw the redesign, I knew I wanted it. So I can close all the doors,
So DJ's using the new interaction system here.
power it up.
Oh, the lights come on.
I'm
I
gonna go
love
down
it.
here, turn those engines on. Stop messing with it. There we go. It was just there. Stop running.
It's still an alpha build.
Yeah. Or
Meanwhile,
It's already on.
Gamble is just here waiting.
I'm trying to turn the engines on.
Gamble is just here waiting for DJ.
That's very nice of you to not wreck my
I mean,
face
I
right
can
now.
while I wait for DJ, I can get in some practice rounds, obviously.
And I'm out. I'm out.
Oh,
What was that?
That's a
Yeah,
prospector.
that was a
What
missed
was
prospector.
that?
That was a prospect.
That's
yeah.
a prospector seen from underneath. Bold choice, taking a prospector into combat. Let's see how it plays out.
Horrible choice.
I'm trying to see who on the show floor that is.
Let's see.
They're gonna
See if I
take
can
one out of the
get into this,
atmosphere here.
get into this joy.
Yeah, front left. I just want to watch his
Oh, there will
Daddy.
be no ore mining on my moon.
reaction. He's complaining.
Gamble.
He's complaining to one of the volunteers.
Gamble, big man with taking out prospectors.
Sometimes prospectors got to go. I understand.
We're back with DJ here. DJ presenting to the camera.
Sometimes you got to present. You got to just showcase, like, hey, look, I'm going to look straight down at you. Who's
Welcome
that?
to the Cologne
this?
Dog Show.
Who is this?
Now, Gamble, you have left Daymar.
Not quite just yet, but I can leave Daymar if I want to.
Yes, you can.
On
You
it.
just can't do it very quickly.
We can't do it very quickly, no.
Yes.
So let's just try that a little bit.
Yes. But as we said, this is all of Star Citizen Alpha 3.0 loaded in here. We've just disabled quantum travel and whatnot. So it would take him far too long to go to Grim Hex or to go anywhere to pick up any quests.
Yella or Sullen would
Yes.
it wouldn't happen today.
So DJ, are you looking for him right now?
I'm just actually going straight up.
You are both leaving Daymar.
See, I'm leaving Daymar, and I'm just going to dive bomb everybody. I'm just going to be that guy. I'm just going to go straight up, and then
It's
I think it's a
possible.
good enough height.
It's possible they didn't understand the purpose of this.
Yeah, no. I just felt like doing it, and, you know, it was
No,
good
do
that I
it.
could.
Do it. I love it.
All right, let's see. Go.
So multi-crew is actually in as well.
Go,
You
go,
guys
go.
could both go into a cutlass and play around too.
And do it together.
yeah, exactly.
Guys, just a quick reminder, you can tweet using hashtag #SCGamescom. We're looking out for your tweets. If you want them to show up on the screen, get out there. Do it.
Go, go, go. Right out. Right out.
Where are you going, Gamble? Oh, look.
I haven't decided just yet.
Give me that shot. Give me that interior shot again. Look at that.
That's pretty cool.
That's also one of the new UEE flight armors being demonstrated right there. Possibly one of my favorites.
I don't think we've seen this one before.
Nope. This is
the red one.
new. You are seeing this for the first time here.
Wait.
Can you go back into first person?
I can.
Yeah, I think what I like about that helmet specifically is of all the different helmets and pieces of kit that we've had in the game so far, this has the most free kind of like field of view.
Yes.
Yeah, because we've had the flight suits earlier before in the previous build, and sure, it's the flight suit, but this looks like it can do more because you're an explorer as opposed to just flying a ship.
Right.
We're cutting to DJ here. DJ is making strafing runs on the base here. While Gamble is off exploring the great unknown, DJ. Woo.
Oh.
So if you switch to the camera on
Number
the show
4.
floor, it looks like they're swapping people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say that because I know people are like,
right now, they are in the process of swapping another wave of players in. So this is what, like I said, this is what's going to happen roughly every 10 to 15 minutes throughout the day here.
Now, possibly we could do maybe something separate than them at some points during this week and go a little bit longer. But it's more fun to shoot at them.
No, actually, we don't have the private server anymore.
Oh, bummer.
They took it. No, we have to play on the same servers that they play.
Right.
So right now they are rebooting. They're rebooting all of the servers and the environments. They're putting new people in. You can see them giving them a little heads up.
Yes, Chuck, you're correct. That was not a crash. No, this is intentional.
Yes.
Like I said earlier, the moon is massive. And in order to accommodate all the guests we have at the show floor booth, we want them to get into some combat and some action with each other throughout their playtest period. They're getting so far from each other that we're resetting it after every 15 minutes when the new people come in, so they spawn together again. So that will affect us as well.
All right, so we are back in here. We can see DJ Knight around making a bad dash for his Gladius there.
nope, it's already going. Somebody's already in it. But
Well,
can I get there? Nope. Nope,
Gamble
they're in it.
passing up some Ursas.
Yep.
Oh, another one.
Why don't you
somebody's
take
taking
Ursa
it.
for a run, Gamble?
No.
I think the Ursa has to be one of my favorite things in 3.0 so far. It's so beautiful, man.
It looks so good. I didn't expect it to look like this.
No.
Like I always thought that having stuff being part of procedural generation.
Yeah.
You're gonna have your structured textures, and you can actually notice and see that it's procedural generated. I don't have that. Wherever I go right now, I know in the back of my mind that it's procedural generation going on.
Yeah.
But like the details, even in the textures on that procedural stuff, is like mind blowing. It's like it almost feels like everything is handcrafted. You know?
Yeah. So I think the term they use is procedurally assisted, right?
Right.
Yeah. And it shows, and it's beautiful. But this Ursa, though, I mean, like, when they were selling the Ursa, when they showed us the concept sale, I was like, okay, fine, it's a car.
Yeah.
But
well, it essentially is a car.
It's
with
a
a bathroom.
glorified
With a
cab.
bathroom, and there is somebody with me in this Ursa.
Yep. Somebody has joined.
Somebody
has joined Sergeant Gamble
From the show
in his
floor,
Ursa.
all up
Right.
in his face.
He's like, I'm not letting you through, though.
Oh, there's some more armor that we haven't seen.
He's in our mint green armor.
Yep.
So take him outside the Armistice zone and put him out of his misery.
Yeah.
Freshly
I will
minted
try.
armor.
Give it.
Okay, Xylo. I will go out of the zone
Teach what
and
happens
kill
when
him
you
right
come
away.
in uninvited.
By the way, guys, there is no raffle going on. There are no raffles during the broadcast this week.
So again,
So when you see people just doing raffles, they're just bots.
Gamble showing the inner thought system again, or the the interface system that we have now in 3.0.
Right.
So when he gets inside, he has the option. So it's an option. You don't have to do it. You can always just press a button. But he has the option to look down, press the button, to then turn the power on the car,
Right.
to then turn the lights on. He can then press the button again to then turn the ignition on, and then work every single one of the subsystems that are now in the game as well.
Right. So we just turned the engine on. Now we're going to make sure that we are going to engage all the systems. We're just going to boot everything up. We have a small like monitor going on here. There's some interaction possible here as well. So we have like some power usage that we can slide around. Yeah, we also have like kind of a stealth mode thing. It's not really fully functioning just yet, but it's in the making.
Yes.
There's different kind of components that we can like check out. The turret mode, radars, everything. So, but for now, we're just gonna take it for a stroll.
But because of how everything in there is so modular right now in this car, it kind of makes sense that you'd want a co-pilot, because you'd need somebody, when you're driving and trying to focus on what's happening, you'd need somebody to then go ahead and be that guy to help you turn on this component, turn off this component, to make sure you save energy, that kind of thing as well.
Yeah, you can't really do that. Well, you can to a certain point, but you want to have a co-pilot that navigates for you and handles all the controls.
Yeah. Of course, if you're a pro, you can always have your key bindings and all that kind of stuff, but, you know, this is nice. I really do like it.
Are you in the same Ursa or different Ursas?
Different Ursas.
We're in different Ursas.
Oh, there's some.
That explosion though.
Look at it spin!
It's lovely.
There's some action going on here.
Yeah, it is.
We got another Ursa rover. Oh, trying to crash into.
Guys, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to grab somebody to swap seats with me. Somebody you might want to talk to.
Get out.
Oh, that's right. It's not on
that's
that
you.
camera. It's on that one.
Oh, I did not know
Oh, it's
that.
got to go down.
So are we going to get
going
into
down
the
for real.
prospector together?
So now,
yeah, let's do that.
so now, Gamble and DJ are getting on the cars to exchange insurance details, because they did just crash into each other.
Yeah.
Actually, if this was in the verse, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't want no parts of insurance. He would probably just shoot me, because I did just ram into him minding his business. But it felt good, so why not? Now, that prospector, though.
This is one of the ships that I've been looking forward to a lot.
Yeah, because mining is a lovely thing.
Yeah, obviously we're gonna not see mining for just a little while, but having this ship in game is like giving me like goosebumps already, like what I can do with this ship. So
I've been waiting a very long time myself to say this ship is mine.
I had one.
You have one?
I had one.
No, I don't have one.
So guys, joining us on the stream right now is Star Citizen John Rain. John, you can use this camera right here.
Oh,
John
I'm
Rain
over there. Hello. Hello.
Was the Star Citizen that created the GSS Artex build that we showcased on Citizens of the Stars, that is currently residing in our Foundry 42 UK office?
It certainly is getting used. I think it's storing bog roll, is it? Don't know.
I don't know. I haven't been there to tell in person. But you've also built all of these desks here.
Did indeed. It's been a fun 30 days. The whole idea was to put together the booth so it looked like the surface outposts, get as much of the furniture in as we could, get it as realistic as we could. We've had to drop the metrics a little bit just so we can fit as many people on the booth as possible, because everything in Star Citizen, as everyone knows, is massive. So everything's been scaled down a wee bit, but we've kept them looking right.
Cool. And when did you get started? When did you get the order to do this?
We were discussing it for a fair while. There was there's a lot to deal with, and it was an idea that came along quite last minute from an exhibition standpoint of view. But we started cutting these about 27 days ago, whatever that is from now. There was about a week or so of design work, and then we started cutting them, and yeah, then it's just been a mad dash, 14-hour days, and just get it all down, get it all together, and get it all painted and get it here.
And we can see a little bit of it. Obviously, we've got so many people
today.
But you see, look at these desks. These look just like the same desks that you're going to see inside the outpost when Star Citizen Alpha 3.0 is in your hands. It's fantastic work. I showed up 3 days ago and was just completely blown away, man.
No, thank you very much. We had to do a few practical things. Obviously, your PCs that are running have got some fair power in them. There's also a lot of them here, and it's not exactly a cold building that we're currently seeing.
No, it's
it's
not
a
cool.
sweat box.
And did you know that a giant LED screen puts off a surprising amount of heat?
These are thousands of watts. Even though they're LEDs, they are thousands of watts. They are beasts. And so we obviously had to adjust the desk a little bit to get all the cooling in and let them breathe, let them do cable runs and all the rest of it.
Yeah, no, they're great. The desks with your little PC pouches. Obviously, because of our stream hardware and because of my need to get in the wires, I couldn't utilize the cabinet. But I am using it to store store Pop-Tarts. Like right now, I've got some cinnamon roll Pop-Tarts and some cherry Jolly Rancher Pop-Tarts. We'll break into those later.
Well, I've heard a rumor, and when I say a rumor, I was asked if it was plausible, and I said, oh yeah, definitely. Is that these are after CitizenCon, these are coming back to Imslow and living in Chris and Aaron's office.
Yes,
so.
yes. I was on an email thread where Chris and Aaron were deciding whether they could split our broadcast desk into two and use them as their personal desks in their office. I think Aaron has a better claim to it because it's a lot easier to get it to Manchester.
Yes.
We'll have to work at it just to see if we can get it back.
Hey, there's
it's them right there in the game.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey.
Here we go. This is literally the desk that we're sitting at.
Yep.
Looks great.
That's beautiful.
And it's just as cluttered.
Yes. No, absolutely. No, so there's some little fill-in pieces to make them work as separate desks, and when we get them back over there, we'll fit them all into the office, and then it'll be a case of whether they'll ever be allowed to come back out to these events again, or we'll have to just make new ones because they'll a late claim.
Gotcha. Now you do this professionally, right?
I build trade stands professionally and do bespoke furniture work and things like that. I would like to say that I get to do this sort of cool stuff for a living all the time. Maybe one day I will, but most of the time it's less interesting, which is where the GSS unit came from in the first place. I'd had a relatively dull year of very uninteresting things to build, so I thought, you know what, Pros and Cons coming up, let's put some together. Let's have a bit of fun, and Star Citizen's the best sort of thing to do that for, because you get appreciation from it, people recognize it, and they have a great time and love it. So,
have you given any thought to what your next Star Citizen project's going to be? Because you're like me. I know you're not going to stop here.
Oh no, definitely not. I mean, talking with the guys here for potentially something for CitizenCon. So if that comes across, that'll be quite good. Personally, people keep asking, well, are you going to do a ship? It's like, well, I like to do things full size, just because that's kind of my niche. So a Nox would be quite nice. Been flying one of these around this week, so a Nox would be quite nice to bring to an event.
Dibs.
Yeah. you could perhaps build a Merlin, but you'd probably have to fly it above a stand. I think you'd have to have a pretty big trade stand to be able to give up that amount of room for one of them. But then the other thing, of course, is Big Benny's machine. Yeah. Everyone's one of those.
Well, we've got Dastro, the living Big Benny's machine. He's around here somewhere. He showed up last year in his walking Big Benny's machine, and he's upgraded it. It actually dispenses noodles this year.
Oh, fantastic!
So I haven't seen it yet, but wait for him to come by.
But that's the thing. If you build one, it would have to work. You'd have to be able to go and get noodles out of it, otherwise.
All right, well, John, before we let you go, I want to ask one final question. How much did Grey-Headed Gamer pay you to wear that shirt?
Oh, no. Rick doesn't have to pay me anything. He's been absolutely brilliant. He's had me on my shirt, on his shirt a couple of times, and yeah, no, he's the only streamer I watch because he's genuinely the only person I've got time to watch. He does a couple of shows a week. That's all the time I have to give. So
you literally
the guy I follow.
John Rain, sitting next to 3 streamers.
I know. I wasn't going to say anything.
He watches somebody
else. Sorry, Maya. Sorry.
All right, John. Well, thanks so much for stopping by, man. We'll let you get back to things.
And enjoy the rest of the show.
You do, man. We'll see you tonight.
Yeah, we'll do. I'm all the Bar Citizens this week, I think. Why not? I'm here.
Cool. All right, man. See you tonight.
See you, mate.
All right, now what are you guys doing? DJ, are you I keep cutting back to you and you seem to be lost in somebody's house.
Well, I came into the outpost and the outpost doesn't want to let me out, so I'm just basically shooting the door down with this
lovely shotgun over
Is
here.
the airlock not working?
It's not, but I don't even care.
Because it's pressurized now. You need to depressurize.
Why don't you use your special trick for getting out of the building there? Gamba, what are you doing?
I am actually flying over the servers of Daymar just to like let people see like how massive like just the moon, because that's in fact what it is. And I've been flying for like, I don't know, like 10 minutes right now, straight on, and it's like I have no idea where I am, but it's big. I haven't gotten far just yet, so it's yeah, and also like what we were talking about, the whole procedural generation stuff. This is like what I was talking about, like that you actually know that it's procedural generation, but it looks so good that it kind of looks like handing down notes.
Okay,
notes are happening.
So yeah, this is kind of the thing I was most anticipated about, because like for me it was important, like when 3.0 became a thing, is like It was planetary stuff was the last thing for me that like actually made it into like a full kind of universe experience because we were sitting in space for so long in 2.6. You know, I wanted to touch down to that planet, and now we're actually finally able to do so. So
gotcha.
That is beautiful.
Gotcha. So what you were experiencing today was a server reset in action. So they're getting ready to swap more people out, more players in. So you guys have played. We've been here since Monday, right? You guys have been here since Monday. You've played not just today, but you played a bit yesterday. You played a bit the day before. Talk to us about some of your experiences. What have you done so far?
What haven't we done so far?
My favorite thing is just going up into space, out of atmosphere, and seeing that it can be done. Like, I know a lot of people are like, well, you can't go into space. We've flown to the dark side of Daymar. You can do it. Matter of fact, when we get in here, I say, you take the Gladius and you go one way. We meet up in the middle, and then I take another ship and I go the other way. We just go straight up in the atmosphere,
or we could
just like travel around the moon.
Like two Gladiuses and fly formation into the dark side of the moon.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's get to the Gladius first, though.
But before we do,
ladies and gentlemen,
we have a special occasion.
Heyo!
It is Jared, Old Man, Disco Lando. It's your birthday.
It's your birthday.
So we got you a cake.
Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Disco. Happy birthday to you.
Make a wish. Woo!
Yeah.
You're still here.
So the rest of the stream is going to be a social eating stream.
Go ahead, take a bite of it. You deserve it.
Is that you right next to me right now?
Show that to the camera. Show your bite to the camera. That one. I think it's. Is it this one? Oh, good.
On second thought, I'm not hungry.
What happened?
He just put the.
I'll cut you a bite and I'll bring it back. I'll cut you a
Slices
slice.
happen. Cut a slice.
But yes, happy birthday, Disco Lando, everybody.
Happy birthday, Disco. Should I?
The Gladii are gone.
I'll take it.
The
Wow.
Gladiuses.
That's like a Reese's peanut butter ice cream cake. That's
wow.
delicious.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Do I look like a man that needs plates and knives and forks?
Oh, people are not leaving in the carriage?
That cake is thick.
So, Sergeant Gamble, you're inside the Cutlass again.
Yeah, I am.
I'm sure people really want to see this because, like, we've seen the inside of the cockpit, we've seen it fly.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like, I'm sure people have seen, like, Captain Richard streams before. That man can spend, like, 3 hours in a ship. Or no, around a ship.
Yeah,
So,
and
yeah.
this being one of the most popular ships in the game, yeah, I got to be honest. I really like what they did with it. Obviously, you're coming in through like the back door, through the hatch. The cargo area is a certain amount larger than it was before.
Yeah.
And for you guys, if you don't remember how it looked like, we had like a little of an oval kind of space with some nets on the side. Right now, we actually have like a little bit of a seating area for your crew as well. So if you're taking people along, which are actually interactable right now as well. So you can actually go down and enter that seat.
So those are the similar kind of drop seats like we had on the staff there as well. So it's really awesome to see that with the new models and everything, that everything is now coming into place.
Exactly.
Things that once kind of seemed like, that's art. Now you can actually like, sit on it instead. You know.
Well, the ship was hijacked, and
you are killed, didn't you?
Who hijacked it?
It's weird to be looking at the ground right now. Oh no! If somebody's shooting people, I got this.
Go get him, Deej.
Dance.
Dispatch him. Does he have a gun? Oh,
He has a gun.
So DJ Knight's using the newly refactored Devastator shotgun.
Stop running.
So you guys might have noticed this from the previous patch, 2.6.3.
Perhaps a little less devastating than
Than intended.
Alpha!
Alpha!
There we go.
Pirate dispatched.
Oh, take it easy, Deej.
No, he's got to go.
Stop, he's already dead.
Don't even care. Had to go.
What are you doing, Gamble?
I'm actually seeing if I can continue my little tour in this cutlass right here.
Awesome. So
Hey, can I just say that I took 2 bites right out of a cake with a beard this crazy, and it's clean.
That's
Well,
impressive.
maybe you think it's clean.
I am like, no, it's clean. I'm pro level.
One of the most interesting things of the Cutlass Black, the reworked version, is obviously the side cargo doors.
Oh, yes.
Really, really a good upgrade. So let's open the door.
It's been good to
So that's new to this model. The
That
older
is-
one did not have it.
Yeah, exactly.
The older one had like a trap door in the center, which
Right.
was interesting, you know, like for EVA or whatever. But this, I think it's better. This is better, in my opinion. Yeah.
I agree. I agree. So that is good. We got a lot of cargo hatches, but maybe this could also be used as kind of a dropship.
Yes, I'm getting the vibe. Remember in Attack of the Clones when they're flying, you got Yoda and Obi-Wan Kenobi hanging out the side.
Yeah.
You know, there's a rail gun in this map.
There is.
I can see you get some rail guns. You load up. You load up in the bay.
No.
Right.
DJ's getting into something. DJ,
I'm
what
gonna
happened?
die. I was
What
shooting the
happened,
pilot.
DJ?
I fell out.
Use your shoot.
This is a good time to point out that parachutes are not in Alpha 3.0 just yet.
But he's going to be paralyzed in a second. Bang. Wah, wah. So you were talking about cargo, Gamble. So like, are those lockers on the inside, like behind you? Yeah, there.
Right.
Can you get in them? Are those lockers?
No, those are not lockers.
They're not
the
lockers.
lockers are in here. So if we go to the next area, we have the cargo area right here.
Right.
This is the kind of the crew quarter kind of thing. We have the bunk beds right here.
Yep.
Which was a little bit different than the old Cutlass as well.
Right on.
Here is the new access to the turret.
Okay.
So you got the turret seat right here. I don't know. Maybe we can get into it.
If
Hold
you
on.
step back, yeah, there we go.
Yep, there we go. So we're going to enter the turret.
So with the so we've seen the rover and the interface system there. So like, do you have to turn on this turret as well, like everything else?
Yes, you do.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do have to turn every individual system on, essentially, to be able to use that. So, for example, if the power is off and you're trying to go into a turret, it will not function the way it should. So this is the little turret seat. It's on top of the ship. Let me see if I can get into a free look mode right there. More accessible than the other one, I guess. Easier.
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, like, that's kind of what you want, right? You know, like with progress.
Right. I would love to try it out, but we're in the armistice zone right now, so I
Right.
can't really fire guns.
No, it's not going to fire here.
No. Heading back out.
So,
And then we got the lockers right there, which we're
Right.
going to show you right now.
and you can interact with them and stuff.
Yeah, you can.
And DJ, you're running around in the heavy armor, right?
Yes. I was going to steal that Aurora.
Somebody taking
Gone.
off one of our new Auroras.
I was about to, and then it left off.
Actually, while DJ's running with the heavy armor, I think, you know, we could actually show, like, if you look to the bottom left of his HUD, you can see, like, his heart rate is actually climbing as he's running. He's going at, like, 125 beats per minute right now.
Yes, the stamina system is fully implemented right now. You will watch your heartbeat go. Your body will slow down if you exhaust yourself too quickly. It's very much like real life.
And you actually see your legs light up when you run too much. It's like, hey, your legs are a problem, which anybody who doesn't run and then runs will find out very quickly.
I think this, though, has to be my favorite part about the Cutlass.
Now, Gamble,
Exactly.
you're riding passenger in somebody else's Cutlass, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So like you can see, like in a new Cutlass, it actually it used to be on the same level as the secondary seat. So when you enter the pilot seat, it will actually like lift up into the cockpit, which is a really cool feature.
Yeah, can you get into the rear seat? Show us?
Yes.
There you go.
And now both pilots get some pretty darn good visibility.
They
Right.
do. So I don't think you can turn on the interface. Oh, no.
No, we're switching around again.
Oh. Switching around.
Yeah,
we thought the last time was switching around, but the last time was just a client crash by DJ. And now this is actually the switch around. So
30.
So that was. So how you been doing so far? I like it. We've shown the Cutlass.
Yeah.
We've shown the guys. When we come back, you think we want to make a mad run for a prospector? Maybe show off a prospector.
Yeah.
Yes.
That would be a good idea.
Prospector.
Yeah. Also, we do have a video. Like I said, we are giving away trading cards right now. Trading cards. Where are the trading cards?
Here's
the
one.
Trading cards have been giving away. There's one for the Cutlass and one for the Nox. The Nox is down here. These ships are on sale now. You can find QR codes on the backs of the cards, which I'm sure somebody has already taken photos of and put up on Reddit and stuff like that.
Which you should not
that
do.
way, it's one of those things.
Don't do it.
You know, it's available to everybody, guys. We just like to have fun. We just like to have fun with it sometimes, you know.
You wouldn't
So
download
these
a
are your
Cutlass,
last
would you?
chance to buy these at their introductory prices. We do have a video for the Nox. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Nox video. Now, one of the most common questions that I'm seeing in Twitch right now is, why are we resetting every 15 minutes? Well, that's because, obviously, with all these people waiting in line, we need to cycle people in and out every 15 minutes. And if we didn't reset the server every single 15 minutes, people would sit down and the ships would be all over the moon, all the weapons would be dispersed. I mean, people would be starting on the dark side of Daymar with no weapons, no ships, because these people are free to fly wherever they want. So we reset the server every 15 minutes when we bring a new round of people in, so that everybody gets the best experience possible. So right now, everybody is loading in. DJ is already ahead of the game
I was
now.
not playing. I was not playing.
DJ
I
was
woke up.
DJ jumped right in and went to his
You know what,
Aurora right now.
This is a perfect example of why we're restarting after every new player sits down, because people like DJ and everybody else is doing it too. They're getting into a ship and they're going for miles.
Yeah. So this is the newly updated cockpit to the Aurora. The Aurora was recently rebuilt by our own Elwin Batchelor Jr. out of our SIG LA studios. I love Elwin.
Yeah.
Elwin always puts his heart and soul.
I mean,
into
honestly,
everything
just the ship pipeline in general now has come so far. The ships that they're coming out with are mind blowing.
Yeah. And the Aurora is an incredibly important ship to begin with, because the Aurora between its 5 variants is owned by more players than any other ship in the game, and not by a little bit, by a lot of it.
Yeah.
I mean, the Aurora for many will be their first Star Citizen experience. So it's important that it's a ship that looks and handles well. So it was very important to get it revamped, and Elwin did a great job here.
He really did.
So my goal right now is to really just get to the other dark side of Daymar, because I know a lot of people are wondering, like, is this actually a massive moon? It is. And I'm going to go there, and that's what I like. I can actually just stop over here, and I can just look out the side, and you can see all of the mountain ranges, all of the craters, the detail in that. I feel like I would love to have this just as a wallpaper.
Yeah. But while you're doing that, while you're on your pilgrimage to the dark side of the moon, we have Gamble.
Oh,
Gamble
boy.
has found himself.
He sure did.
What did you find, Gamble?
I find myself a
target.
real gun.
There's a target.
Where?
Behind you.
Oh my God! I was talking. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Well, it's pretty far away though.
You got it, man. You got it.
It's shaking so hard though. Oh.
That's really hard to do.
I was going to give you $1.
$1.
I don't think you have to trail it because it's like it's a hit scan, isn't it?
What?
I think it's hit scan, isn't it? I don't know. I've never
It is
used
not an immediate hit.
Is
Like,
it
it
not?
actually has to go the distance. It's a
Yeah.
quick
Right.
distance, but you have to lead
a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
So yeah,
cool.
this is one of the I think this is one of the most anticipated guns in the in the game though, because look at
Look
that.
at it. Would you just look at it?
We did have the sound turned down. The sound's back up now, guys.
Kind of, it's, I don't know how to explain my feelings right now, but it looks amazing.
Yes.
It's a really powerful weapon. So, I mean, we might, you know, try to maybe just try to blow up that Ursa rover.
All right.
Do it.
If we can make
Now,
it.
now there is an armistice
Oh, they're
zone.
both moving right now.
There is an armistice zone in the spawning area.
Oh, that was a Nox right there.
Well, this,
I did not see that.
Oh,
yes!
Oh,
Nice.
that
nice
was a
shot.
hit though. That was a hit.
You did hit him.
not a hit, but close.
No, it's close. It's so
Close.
close.
So,
That was beautiful how
See how
that
fast
Nox
that
just,
Nox went?
yeah, exactly.
so what I love most about this railgun actually is not even the fact that it shoots such like really awesome bullets, but look at the Apocalypse Arms of the logo on the actual gun.
Yeah, you can actually see it. Oh, hold on.
We're going to cut to DJ while Gamble works on that. DJ is still on his pilgrimage.
Well, I'm actually at the line between the light side
The
and the dark
day-night
side
divide.
of Daymar.
They call that the Kylo Ren line.
Wow.
Did you make that
Help
up right
me.
now? I want to know the truth.
Straddling the line of the light and the dark.
The Kylo Ren line.
Sometimes he's on point. Occasionally.
Occasionally.
Rarely.
I just want to see if I can get down here and just go from the lighter side to the dark side. Just
Oh, yeah, you can watch the sunrise or sun moon. Or sun moon. Sunset.
the moon. Sun.
The moon sun.
The moon sun.
The sunset on the moon sun. What?
And so we did notice earlier today. That in this build that we got loaded up today, the atmospheric reentry effects appear to be
you
missing.
turn the
at
lights
moment.
off.
Yep.
I didn't even consider trying that.
Now, do you just turn the interior lights off?
Yep. So that just makes the UI pop just that much more. Because you can turn it on. It looks good. See it from the outside. I just like that you can actually see everything lit up from the inside, and then just, you know, not anymore. Just I like the lighting. The lighting is so.
It will give you a lot more like scenery focus right now when the lighting is off.
Yeah. I like what they've done, to be honest, because I mean it's not pitch black. There's no artificial lighting really, but at the same time. When you're down there,
apparently the stream is down.
You can still see.
We're seeing the reports of some lag on stream, guys. We're looking into it.
Yeah. We are live on the Gamescom show floor 2017, playing Star Citizen Alpha 3.0. We've got a lot going on. As you can see here, we'll cut the camera here. We are swapping new players into each station every 15 minutes. This necessitates a server reset, so that it resets all the spawn points back to the beginning, resets all the ships and all the weapons back to the beginning. So, and you know, we had the option, it could just be the two of these guys in a world by themselves, but we thought it would be much more entertaining for you if we played with them. Of course, that means we have to be part of the same 15-minute recycle as everybody else.
That is an impossibility. Somebody said try to reach the other planet in 15 minutes.
You can try.
It will take days.
You can
The
try.
booth is
It would
getting
take days. It's impossible.
more crowded and more crowded.
Yeah, it is. It is. There are. This is this line. It goes back on both sides, actually.
It's crazy.
So wait, it loops
There's a
back?
mass. Yes,
Oh my
Yeah.
it loops back. We're back to the Twitch booth.
Wow.
Twitch is really happy with us at the moment.
Well, they get
All
more
right.
people finding out about Twitch?
All right, so DJ and Gambler are both in right now. DJ making that mad dash towards the
You
Gladius.
have to. You have to. Get in there. Heavy armor. Stop hating me.
So,
Where's the third streamer that gave up a seat? He's right there. It's Meyer. Hello.
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 We only have 2 game stations, so every day, one of the 3 gets to sit on here on color commentary and keep me happy.
I get to do nothing at all.
No, you get to do
Lies.
I gave you some stuff to do.
Well,
I know.
maybe I'll just like, I mean, you know.
Run the
Oh, okay.
Was that his head?
Oh.
So now that you're out of the armistice zone, so like what gun do you have?
Oh.
Can you show us?
Whoa.
I think that's Gamble right below you, DJ.
Oh.
It is.
All right,
I
never
think
mind.
that's
Oh,
Gamble.
was it?
I think that's Gamble.
Oh, okay. Gotta make a run for it now.
Run, Gamble, run!
Run for your life.
Oh,
flip
you
it.
got him, you got him.
All calculated in.
Oh.
I mean, you know. Okay. Okay. No. No. I'll keep flipping. No.
Oh, got him. And we're
Oh,
deuces.
Gamble had a bad time.
Got him. And we're
Gamble
out.
had a bad time.
Hey-oh.
Had that coming though.
Got him. He stole my Nox a minute ago. That was probably the Nox. I'm just going to assume that was the Nox.
Yeah, that was Nox's fault.
That was the Nox that he stole from me.
All right, Gamble,
I'm claiming
how are you
it.
going to retaliate?
I am
gonna
going
have
to
to catch
try
me.
and find a Gladius of my own
He's going to have to catch me. I'm out.
and see if I can still find a DJ at that point.
Ha! I'm off into space.
Tyler Nolan's in chat saying, nice job, DJ Knight.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Tyler Nolan,
that light,
I don't know, third community manager. Works out of our Los Angeles studio. He's currently in the Austin studio helping to hold things down while so many people are here in Gamescom. Tyler, how you doing, man? I
Hello.
miss you.
Look at this.
I'm doing the thing. I'm waving at the camera that's not on.
Ha!
I'm a nub.
But look at the lighting, though. Just, yes. Please and thank you.
What?
Oh, that's a new suit.
Yeah.
Look at it. Look at it. Look at him.
Whoa. Who's that guy?
Gamble, look at him.
Oh,
that's
the
a new
blue
suit.
and white.
I have not seen that before.
The
Gamble,
lights on these
Hold on.
armors are
Hold
lovely.
on. Gamble, don't get in yet.
No, that's not Gamble. That's somebody else.
Oh, there's somebody in another new suit here.
Yeah.
What suit is this? I haven't seen this suit yet.
What is that?
This is like the Cloud Imperium Games suit.
Yeah, it
It's
does.
the CIG colors.
It has no logos on it. It does look like a CIG suit.
Where'd you get that suit?
What? Who's
Who's
wearing
got
it?
that suit?
Who just stole the Gladius is the better question.
Yeah.
Somebody stole the Gladius, and they're out.
Careful, those ships aren't cheap.
DJ, are you just Major Tomming it up there? What's going on?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to the dark side of the moon again, because last time I didn't recognize how close I was to the ground, and I kissed it a little bit at a high rate of speed. That didn't end very well. So this time I'm going to try to go down and hit some ravines, like right here in this mix, in this Kylo Ren line, see if I can't, like, fly this.
But Gamble seems to have found himself an ox.
Yes.
Where are we going, Gamble?
I have no idea just yet.
Somewhere
Roaming
nice.
around the planet a little bit.
What? I think somebody's shooting you. You better turn around.
Yeah, again.
Oh, that was.
He took me out quicker than DJ did. And he's probably playing for the first time.
Yeah. Man, he's still.
I mean,
What did you do to that guy?
I think the bigger
What did
question
you
here
do
is,
to that guy?
how did you get wrecked twice within 5 minutes?
you know what?
Wah, 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 wah.
That guy was after you like he kissed his mother.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Was.
Oh.
He did a pretty good job.
Kissing your mother?
All right, now DJ is flying low on the dark side of the moon.
Not the smartest of things, but
Yeah, so DJ is currently in Nightmare, actually.
I mean, don't you just love
he's gonna
like
be
the
here all
whole
week, everybody.
the whole vibe of like flying through those canyons?
Oh yeah.
No, I'm gonna give it.
Like I don't.
Meyer gets a point for that. Meyer gets a point for that. It brings the sum total to -3.
Ayo.
Like I remember
Good job,
the first footage we saw that we
Yeah.
actually saw like a little bit of gameplay footage of flying, you know, over the planets in the
Yeah.
canyons. That was really cool back then, and now you're experiencing
Oh.
that yourself.
Uh-oh.
I'm glad, but I just wrecked the plane.
Oh, how badly is it wrecked?
That bad. It won't even, I'm trying to go straight up. Not happening. I'm afraid to
DJ
look.
Knight had a pre-show cocktail.
Did you lose anything?
I'm trying to find out. I can't line up just yet, so I'm pretty sure I'm missing something.
Right. So, something that I noticed.
Wait, Campbell, show me that again.
No, yeah, well,
Was
you
that
know,
just-
I'd rather not, but okay.
Hold on,
Like, I was
hold
trying
on.
to enter the ship, so I came around the back. It's like, oh, well, and then I was like,
Walking that line.
missing something.
Any landing you can walk away from, right?
Missing
Oh, yeah,
something.
no wonder. Look at this. I lost a wing.
Oh, wow.
But it's actually like a cool, like, that this is happening. You can actually see the inside of the ship and all the,
Yeah.
you know, pipelining going on. Like, that actually shows off, like, how detailed, like, each and everything in this game is, which is amazing. So,
All right, let's see if we can find a prospector.
Well, the server has been on for about 10 minutes, so his
Yeah.
prospects are quite slim at this point.
No, you lost your
well,
point.
we're going to try. It's like, I'm going to pick this, pick up
You
this
had a
Aurora.
point.
Oh,
You held on to your
I
point for
see
4 minutes.
a
and then you just
prospector
threw it away.
right there.
No.
There's a prospector flying right there.
Flying with one wing is really difficult to do.
Hey, it's prospector. Come down here.
It's going to crash into that Aurora.
Oh!
Almost. Oh.
Well, the Aurora is a tank, obviously, so not a lot is going to happen.
Now remember, we are watching people who have ostensibly never played Star Citizen before fly around on these ships. Okay, that Ursa reminds me yesterday. It was you, Maya, right?
It was me, yeah.
What had happened?
So I was playing around like with the emotes and stuff. I was talking to the guys and
Yes.
stuff, and so I was like doing 07, waving, laughing, that kind of thing. And then from off camera, a nurse comes and slams me.
Yes. DJ's having trouble in his ship, and Meyer's
Oh, no,
standing outside doing the laughing emote, and I'm watching him like, cute, Meyer, and then an Ursa goes, BAM! and just nails him from the side while he's making fun of DJ. It was quite good.
Now, what's awesome is that I just landed this Gladius with one wing. Like, this whole wing is gone.
Look
but
at that.
So that's actually a really interesting thing, because in this game, like, we're used to flying these ships in space.
Yep.
But right now, we're actually on a moon with gravity and an atmosphere and everything else. So even though, at least at the beginning of this stream, you've been seeing very, very smooth flying, well, it's 2947. These ships are really state-of-the-art. But he's lost a wing now, and so his ship's trying to compensate, but it's not working out too well.
it wasn't happening
It's not
at
working
all.
out too well, you know. And
that's what makes it funnier is that with the Gladius being a ship that looks like a ship that we know now,
yeah.
it should work fantastically in the atmosphere, which makes it even worse when it loses a wing.
Exactly.
So luckily, I get to walk around in the nighttime
Yeah.
and explore the dark side of Daymar.
Yeah, you're only so aerodynamic until you're not.
You can only run around with a wing until you can.
Yeah.
Good game.
So DJ is in an episode of Blair Witch Project right now. So DJ's running around on the dark side of the moon. Gamble looks like he's getting ready to do some strafing runs.
Can you strafe in that?
This
That's the
right here.
prospect right there.
The prospector seems available. Hold
All
on.
right.
Let's show DJ.
Better be
I was
quick
gonna
though.
come
There's
look at
somebody
this
there.
gun
There is somebody here.
because Gamble pointed this out yesterday, right? With this gun, when you fire, it spins.
Somebody else wants that prospect.
So like, I'm wondering if that's like a cooldown function. I don't know what it is,
Oh,
but it
yes.
looks awesome.
I saw that. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a accelerator or something.
Yeah, so like when you fire, it spins. So we had a fidget spinner on our gun.
Gamble.
I'm sorry. You're not sorry. You meant
This
it.
person waited an hour in line to
meant it.
sit down and check out the prospector.
I thought it was DJ.
DJ's
Oh,
on the
no.
other side of the moon.
He's been listening to us talk about me being on the dark side of the moon. I thought it was DJ,
I mean, there
though.
was another guy in there already.
Get
So
back
It
it
was
was.
Kappas
Get out
in
quickly.
and around the
What?
chat. 'cause
Stow away in
we
his
know
ship.
he
Oh, it's too late now. Oh,
He knows better.
it looks like that guy hasn't flown before. Look.
No,
It kind of looks like.
let him take off. Let him take off.
I'm not even targeting a missile right now. It's on full auto.
Full auto missiles can't help it. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Dark side of the Pop-Tart update.
See, I'm not doing anything.
Let's follow him. Let's follow him.
Cold as ice.
Cold as ice.
It's cold as ice.
You willing
Oh.
to sacrifice
Little
their
desync
lives.
over there.
Oh, lock it.
Meanwhile, DJ,
Still running around on the dark side of the moon.
where you going, DJ?
Away from my ship. It's dead. So I figured to either, keep going in the dark. But like that.
So where
This
exactly
guy
are
is
you?
gorgeous.
Because like you do have a gun. I mean, you could.
Oh, I have a pistol.
Oh, it's a
not
pistol. I
useful.
thought it was a laser weapon because I was gonna say you could essentially like use that as a flare, so Gamble could come and save you.
Oh, my
I think
oxygen's low though.
Oh,
Yeah.
so that's a good point.
yeah.
Yep. So not only is the stamina system in, that me being in heavy armor is already a problem. Me running full pace in heavy armor is adding to that problem. The oxygen system is already less than half. So I have about 3 minutes. I had 3 minutes. With my running, it's consistently going down. So when my oxygen goes out, it's a wrap. And it actually won't let me run any further. It says,
Yeah.
hey, look, stop
Yeah.
it.
Why don't you go ahead and respawn so you can get back into the action?
So I mean, like, even though we're in on a planet again, right? Like, this is the first time in the history of the game that we're actually on like a spherical object. In the game, like we've been doing this in space, and like we could like quantum drive, all that kind of stuff, and rearm, repair, refuel quite easily. Well, right here you can't. And
ready
these
for the
ships, they
switch?
do use hydrogen fuel to move about. In the Aurora ships, their fuel economy isn't that great. I mean, like, we haven't had troubles just yet. But if you pay attention to Gamble's screen in the center, you can see the top bar there. That's his fuel level right there. Oh,
Switch.
and we're out of fuel.
Everybody now switch.
So another round in there. So, how was your walkabout, DJ?
It was awesome.
Get much
It was,
exercise?
it was lame because I didn't have a ship anymore. It would have been nice to have, like,
Insert claim.
All right. So while we're doing the reset, I want to take this time. I want to watch that Cutlass video again. I want to watch that Cutlass video again. So that's what we're gonna do because I'm the boss and I got the buttons. There's lots of smoke in this one.
so pretty though. Oh, going for Cutlass right now. Cutlass, gimme.
All right, so we are back in the game. Here's DJ making his mad dash for the Cutlass, while
Are you in
Gamble here
Ooh, get a knock.
is trying
Come
to
to
get
the Cutlass.
control.
I'll try to get to the prospector.
Okay.
Stick the key in the. There we go.
Stick the key into the ignition, Gamble.
Hot and fresh out of the kitchen.
All right, so Gamble's here trying to find his way to a prospector. We haven't done a prospector yet.
There's one.
There's two, actually.
Ah. Then you have two chances then. So don't fail.
There they are. Nope. Brakes.
Put 'em.
Brakes.
Woo, we out. We out here, boys.
We'll just leave the engine on, key into the ignition.
Yeah, leave it for somebody else.
Yeah. So that's actually something important to know. So previously in the game, if you got out of a ship, then the ship would be off. But right now, because you have the option to do everything like turn the ship on, like turn all the systems on, you can...
Okay.
Oh!
I mean, you know.
DJ!
I wasn't trying to do it.
DJ!
I was just trying to fly low. I'm sorry.
Well, that's why we have a second one. Now stay away, DJ.
Stay away from
All
what?
right.
What are you talking about?
Any landing you can walk
All right.
away from, I guess.
All right. DJ,
I don't know what you're talking about.
you're the best.
Around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down.
Except the cutlass. All right, and there we go. The MISC Prospector. You don't want to show them around first, or I guess you could do it afterwards.
We
right?
can do it afterwards.
Yeah, once you're in the air. Otherwise, my
Because we want to make sure that we fly it before
Yeah.
something before DJ crashes it again.
Yeah, get it away from DJ.
True, it's a good idea.
Is DJ coming along?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this ship is hands down has the best field of view of any ship that I've seen in this game so far.
We're entering the ships while we're flying away.
That's pretty cool.
Comparable to the Reliant.
Yeah, it's the same manufacturer. So in this game, we have several different like in-game manufacturers with their own lore and their own design aesthetic and stuff. So MISC are known for these like smooth, like chrome.
I don't want to open the door.
And
How did you open the door?
Yeah, just cause. Cause I can't.
Wait, are you inside, DJ?
Yes, I am.
he is, yeah.
Oh, so DJ's running around inside the Prospector.
Don't do it, DJ.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't do it.
Don't do what?
Don't do it.
No.
Don't do it. That's a very hard helmet.
I've enabled back on DJ.
That's a pretty neat
Out
angle.
of ammo. Out of ammo.
You're lucky he's out of ammo.
Basically.
So this is like a mining ship, right?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
like, that's its role in the verse. So like it's not there for combat. It does have guns, that kind of thing.
No.
If you look down towards the bottom of the cockpit, you can actually see the mining laser from DJ's point of view, actually.
Right.
See what down here? From my point of view?
The mining laser. So look down below Gamma
Oh, right
stage.
here. Yeah.
Exactly.
That bit right there.
Yeah. So I believe it's supposed to be articulated, but that's not going to be in this patch, correct? In 3.0.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
Got a closer look here.
I always love this. That you can see,
Yep.
even as somebody who's just like next to the pilot,
Everything's diegetic.
everything that they see.
Everything is
That's
diegetic.
beautiful.
Yeah, and obviously the cool thing about this, like, this is one of the cockpits that has the best viewing range of all the ships.
It's amazing.
And obviously below as well, because you gotta be focusing on
Yeah.
actually what you're mining.
Yeah,
So,
you need it. You need to be extremely situationally aware with this ship.
Right.
Because not only will you be mining on planets, but also you'll be mining asteroids. And if some of the citizens out there who have like read the lore will know that like in those asteroids there might be like pockets of like explosive gas and all that kind of stuff, space mines, all that kind of stuff. You need to be able to see these things because you might not be able to pick up everything with your sensors.
Okay, now see, hold on. One of my favorite things in Star Citizen is this little thing where where passengers in your vehicles are looking out and can see. DJ's looking out the side here. You saw the engines pivot when Gamble turned.
Yep. Turn again. Switch.
oh,
No, it's not a
no,
switch.
it's a crash.
That's a crash.
Everybody crashed.
Yep, that's a server crash. That's a legitimate server crash.
Happens though.
So we'll wait for tech to get that going. They are already moving. See them going. So yeah. So we finally got into a prospector. We see. So guys, if you're just joining us, we are live from the Gamescom show floor 2017 in our bespoke Surface Outpost booth here in Hall 9. If you are coming to Gamescom, we are in Hall 9, so you can check us out here. It is packed. Oh, that's the wrong button.
Lovely note. We
There's
are
the right
actually
button.
not far from the Twitch booth.
No, we're actually, Twitch booth is right on the corner. You can tell because that's where you get in line. They're super pleased with us right now. It's a good thing we're friends with Twitch and Amazon. Because our line is going right around into their area there. So yeah, so you see there, they're restarting the servers, getting that back up and running. So a couple housekeeping things. Let me bring up my housekeeping list.
We also
here.
have a question in the chat. Somebody said, where can I find that Cutlass video? Is that on the Robert Space Industries YouTube channel yet?
It is, but it's hidden.
Ah,
and basically,
so
the Cutlass video is hidden behind the. Oh, let me switch.
Can I see one of those?
The Cutlass video is hidden behind these QR codes. These QR codes, I'm definitely. Oh, look, they're so out of focus.
Can I see one of those?
They're so out of focus. But if somebody were to share these QR codes on Reddit or whatnot, everybody could get access to them.
Woo!
And you can get the Cutlass and the Nox right now on sale. Last time at their introductory prices. So you want to see those?
Yes, please.
Whatever you do, don't take a picture and put it on your Twitter.
These are mine.
Let me see one.
No.
I'll give one of them back.
Give it a DJ.
So, guys, whatever you do, don't look at that. Don't let that focus. It's not going to work.
No. You definitely shouldn't take a picture with your phone.
I'm not going to take a picture of my phone with this right now.
Definitely shouldn't put it on Twitter right
now.
Nope,
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't take pictures of
DJ's,
QR codes.
DJ is not going to do that right now.
For the Cutlass Black and the Nox. I will not take a picture of that.
And there you'll find those videos.
Won't do it at all.
Hey guys, Jared said that we should not do this. It's meant to be top secret, so keep it.
All right. So Gamble has found himself in another Ursa. Where are you going this time, Gamble?
I'm going back to the Prospector because I wasn't finished.
All right.
Flying a beauty.
So check out the suspension on that vehicle. Actually, I mean, I love the wheels on this car.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's so futuristic, isn't it?
Question in the chat: how long will the Cutlass not sell out? The Cutlass is always on sale. The Cutlass is on sale now, so it's no rush. It's just the price will almost certainly go up when it gets reintroduced in 3.0. So you have until 3.0 for the Nox to get it at this price, or for the Cutlass to get it at this price.
But for real,
for the Nox, I don't know how long it's going right now. It's out of my brain. Like, I have the information, it's just in the back somewhere, and I can't access it at the moment because I'm having fun right now. But we'll get that information for you later.
But for real, I really do love the way that the. Oh, check that out! Actually, check it. Yeah.
What is this? What is this?
A close encounter of the orange kind.
Looks like an Audrey 3.
A what now?
Little Shop of Horrors.
All right.
Feed me. Feed me.
That's just a little. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about that, Jared. That little plant thingy.
I just did.
Oh, thank you, Don. Appreciate it.
So that's the laser
hey,
again.
Jared, maybe you
close.
can do that thing that you're just doing. All right.
So you can see it's got that arm, so like you can expect
Right.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, that will fold into the actual ship. So it's probably longer than you think.
Probably. I mean, we've seen some concept art and stuff of it as well. Probably. Maybe.
It's just usually me saying that, that's all.
I mean, you know. Okay.
DJ, what are you doing over there?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your man hasn't moved. You've just been sitting in place doing nothing.
Yep.
Why are you on your phone?
I don't know what you're talking about. What's the phone?
All right, so we're getting back into the Miss Prospector. If you look inside, there is not. It's not a spaceable or
I mean, like
a large size ship.
Sure, it's cozy, but at the same time, I mean, like in Star Citizen, like they want you to have this sense of immersion. I mean, yeah, sure, it's a mining ship,
right?
But at the same time, you're going to be out there, you're going to be taking long journeys, that kind of thing, you know. So like, they have everything sorted, you know. Like in the back there, you have a toilet, you have like a water dispenser, you have like all your amenities.
Hopefully they're not right next to each other. I don't want the toilet next to my water dispenser.
You can check out these access points as well. You can see there's a terminal there, so like. I imagine at some point all these will be accessible and workable as well.
Right.
You know, so you can actually do maintenance and that kind of thing. Like a door extends down. You got a back door back there?
It kind of looks like it.
Yeah.
Huh?
Coming soon. So yeah.
Apparently the stream's down.
Oh.
Yeah, we're down again. German internet low.
You know, IT guys walked in the back. What are you doing to my bandwidth?
Oh, we're back. We're back. And we're back.
Hey.
So can you see, where is the fuel on this ship, actually? I don't know. I'm so familiar with the old, there we go, actually, there it is. Yeah, I see it. It's in the center.
Right. Where?
In the center, by max safe speed. You know, like, look at that arrow, 100.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
All right, people. I've been told that we've been switched over to a dedicated T1 line.
Oh, nice.
So.
Damn. Restarting it?
I'll make stuff happen. No,
Get it done.
we came right back up.
Yeah, we're back up already.
So we should be good for a little bit.
I'll get her
There you go.
done.
Hassan.
I'll get her done.
All right.
That's Hassan. Hassan saved it. Let's get some saves in chat for Hassan.
Right for the switch.
Unfortunately, Hassan can't stop the switch. The switch.
Yeah, no, the switch has to happen.
Yeah.
There's no stopping the switch.
Ain't stopping the switch.
No stopping the switch.
There's no stopping the switch. Let's get some Hassan hype in the chat, fam.
Hassan hype.
Yes.
Hassan did work.
Well, it's a,
Getting us on
Yes.
that custom T1.
Yes, yes. For
T1.
people that are like, T1's not fast, it's not about being fast. It's about not having anybody else on it. That's what's going to keep us up. Right tool for the right job. It's not always about being fast. In an occasion, when you're on the show floor at the world's largest video game convention, it's about having a dedicated connection that's not a party line that you have to share with anybody else. So, thank you, Hassan. I'm just saying that. Come here. Come here, Hassan. You want to be on the show? Come here. Sit down.
Let's get some Hassan hype in the chat as he sits, please. Let's get it done.
Sid hype.
How you doing, Hassan?
Not too bad, not too
Yeah,
bad.
you got to move this real close, though, because
Yeah.
it cuts out all the noise. So tell folks what you do for Cloud Imperium Games.
I'm the IT manager for the UK studio, and I help out around Gamescom time as well.
Yes. So you work under Mike Jones?
Yep, under Mike Jones. Mike Jones is the IT director for the whole company. So, yep, great guy to work for, Mike Jones. Shout out to you and the whole IT team.
Yeah. Here's my favorite Hassan story. Hassan and I met at Gamescom 2 years ago, back in 2015, and we were that was a difficult program to run, and by the end of the final day, everybody had gotten sick. Nobody had any voice. It was Hassan and I at the booth by ourselves. And as we're wrapping up on the final day, Hassan looks at me and goes, "I'm putting in my vacation for next year." And I thought, yeah, it's one of those things you say at the end, like, yeah, okay, we're done. And then come 2016, I'm like, hey, Hassan, so you going to Gamescom, right? He goes, no, mate, I got my vacation, and it was done. He's a man of his word. He disappeared, peaced out last year. So
Yeah, no, I couldn't get away with it this year.
I'm really glad to have you back. So thank you for being here.
Yeah, everything working all right now?
Yeah, so far we've got DJ going right now. Gamble's still loading in at the moment.
Good stuff, good stuff.
Well, we've got server. DJ's got himself in Knox. Where are you going, DJ?
I'm going to go to this outpost up here.
So Outposts is something that are newly featured in this build. You're right, that DJ.
Yes, this looks like a Crusader outpost.
It is.
Yep. Hopefully I can actually,
You're a park on the roof?
not get locked in.
Did
I've
you-
thought about it, but it's a bad idea.
Did you take the driving test, DJ?
Yes.
Did you pass?
I passed by all the people that were judging the test at a high rate of speed. It worked out nicely.
So, what I like most about these outposts and what you're about to see as well is that, well, each one has its own, like with the ships before, like each outpost has its own manufacturer, or at least is owned by a different one. I mean, this entire show floor, the manufacturer is, or the company is Royari incorporated.
No, this one's Crusader.
Yeah. The
No.
Ryari is the other ones. This
No,
is the
I
Crusader
mean
outpost.
around us right now.
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
true.
With
true.
the tables, yeah. That's Ryari. This one here is Crusader.
Like
So
gloves.
each one has its own story to tell. So Crusader Industries, you guys may know, are, well, what do? Well, you see that giant gas giant over there? Well, they live there and they build one of the spaceships that are coming soon to the game. Also, I think Port Olisar, is that Crusader too?
Port Olisar is owned by Crusader Industries, yes.
Right, yeah. So this is just like your run-of-the-mill outpost. I think in the future as well, we'll see some of the more bespoke outposts too. And I'm sure like when we get missions and stuff, like they'll be tied in quite nicely as well.
Now, where are you going, Gamble?
I'm nowhere.
Are you going to the same outpost DJ's at?
No.
DJ,
Oh,
No,
I'm laughing because
not.
somebody in their
Like-
bunk
Oh.
has a Horizon magazine that says, "I'm in love with a Tavaran." That's nasty.
hey,
Hey. We'll
I
have
mean,
none
they
of that
gotta-
here.
don't knock it till you try it, my friend.
Oh, I'm gonna leave that to you guys. Have fun with that.
I thought you were a wingman, DJ.
I'll be there to help. Like, hey, look, go put them digits out.
All right,
Tavaran,
4
thick.
points for Meyer. You're back at 0. You're back at 0 for I thought you were a wingman with regards to loving a Tavaran.
How about that?
You take it.
Put 'em.
All right, thank you, Hassan. Hassan's got to go back and do actual work.
Don't run from me, Knox.
Where's Pirate Ever, man? Where's Pirate Ever?
Oh, you're still on the Nox for me.
No, I never got on the Knox.
You were still on the Nox for me.
Never got on it.
Ridiculous.
Oh, be glad I'm out of ammo.
No, ridiculous.
Be glad I'm out of ammo. Oh.
Yo, you didn't stand a chance anyways. Wearing heavy armor.
This is true. This is also true.
The sneak attack.
The sneak attack.
He didn't know.
Wait, where's that Nox going?
Where
I
is
don't
it going?
know.
Is somebody in
Its
it?
people needs it. My people need me.
Nope, the Nox is...
I must go. My people need me. All right, so I'm out.
The Nox is going back
Forget
to
that
planet
Nox.
Xi'an.
My people need me.
Yeah, I'm found myself a gladiator. Gladius. All right, guys, just a reminder, in 25 minutes, we have our interview with Brian Chambers live right here on twitch.tv/StarCitizen. So, you don't want to miss that. Hey, it's Return of Tyler Wicked.
How's it going, birthday boy?
Good. That
Hey,
cake
Disco.
was really good.
Hey, Disco.
It was.
Cake was really good. Yes, sir.
Happy birthday.
Doesn't mean as much coming from him.
No, I
like
know.
it does
It
from
really
me.
doesn't. It's cool,
I
though.
brought cake. What did you bring?
Me?
Oh,
By the way, Tyler,
yeah.
would you believe that against my express wishes, that DJ Knight took pictures of the QR codes and posted them on his Twitter?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Did he actually?
Yes. Against my express wishes.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'll plead the fifth in this.
So now everybody has access to buy an Ox at the moment?
That's
Wait, are we
a good
live
thing.
streaming right now?
Yes.
Oh, hello, people. Woo! I'm glad I didn't say anything bad.
What do you think we're doing here?
I don't know. I saw cake and I
What
saw.
would you say
What is that?
we
Kolsch?
do
I don't
here?
know.
Ghost?
Right.
There's chat.
No! No! Run!
I cannot actually see you.
No!
Oh, okay.
And they took the ship I was trying to hide in.
DJ's surviving in his heavy armor.
I don't see you on the map.
He's very tiny.
It's very small buses.
It's very small.
Very, very.
Run, DJ, run!
I'm just going to sit still. I'm just going to look at the ground.
Now, don't look at the ground. That doesn't give us anything to look at. DJ, look up.
Nope, 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 nope. Miss me, though.
Dance,
Miss me, though.
dance.
Miss me with all that.
Go to Gladius' screen. It's,
Whoa,
it's,
whoa, whoa,
it's
whoa, whoa,
wild.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, come lower. Come back down. Where you
I'm
going?
getting shot.
Oh. You got any missiles?
I do.
Use them. This is somebody new to Star Citizen. They've never experienced missiles before.
Incoming. Wait, I think he's the missile. He's gonna yeah.
Lieutenant, lock missiles.
Make it so. I like that I'm seeing shadows over here of the ships as they're dancing out like ways away.
It is super beautiful, man. So what is that over there? That smoke? Is that a wreck?
I don't know. I think it's a wreck. I'm going to go see. It's not the wreck where we started because there's 2 other wrecks over there. So I think this is another ship that has just gotten destroyed.
Right.
So we're going to find out.
Oh,
But like one of the things that I did like
Campbell.
about that is that most games where you see a sun and you see the sunlight coming from a sun, it's baked lightning. So there would never be any sort of shadow. So to see the ships in front of the sun and to have the shadow passing over the entire horizon, that is lovely to see in a multiplayer game. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful, man.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful, man.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful, man.
And yes, let's get some rips in the chat.
Yeah, someone ripped really hard here. I mean, like, it's a cautionary tale right there. I mean, these ships, like I said before, they have a finite fuel source, right? And you have to be careful. You have to watch that. Otherwise, that could easily be you without having to fight a single person.
Be right back.
Can you switch your torch
Yes,
on?
I said baked.
I'm sorry?
I did not say fake.
DJ's torchlight. T.
T, yeah. It's there. I wish I could, like, still open this door.
Yeah.
Just do it.
So you can imagine, like, when the game gets into your hands, you'll discover wrecks like this. You'll discover, well, they might be mission points. They might just be points of interest for you. They might actually have lore within them. You might learn more about the overarching story of Star Citizen.
I can confirm there's a mission in that.
Someone took a rover and start flying with it.
Oh, well.
Rover, come back!
It's people needed.
Come back!
My people need me.
Is somebody in that right now?
I think it might just be dead. Like,
I don't think so, but
it's
just
going
bugged.
into the mountain.
It's just bugged.
All right.
It's going to the
In
mountain to
Alpha.
train to come back. It's stronger.
Alpha.
But yeah, so Disco Orlando did just confirm. So if you do discover, is it resetting?
Yep.
Oh, that's why.
So guys, that's actually the end of this segment. So we are going to, so thank you. Oh, I'm on the camera. There we are. So thank you guys for watching, guys. We are going to get set up for our interview with Brian Chambers. We're going to take a quick 20-minute break here while we get some refreshments, use the restroom, whatever we got to do. So yeah, so stay tuned. We're coming back with Brian Chambers, and we'll see you then.